During the summer of 2023, we moved to a remote Scottish Hebridean island to be its only two residents, along with our two pet sheep and pair of cats. These remote islands seem to retain an old-fashioned rhythm and a charm which we find encouraging us to live a more frugal and simple life, the way man was perhaps more intended to. We have an ancient stone cottage to restore, veggies to grow, livestock to build up, fish to catch and smoke, a boat to buy, and much more. Step back in time with us at the Scottish Isle.
Why have you got no internet this morning?
It's Shona chewed through my Ethernet cable.
You ever heard of a sheep chewing through cables?
Well, she spent a bit of time outside by herself today for the first time. We were at 15 minutes hanging out.
To contemplate her wrongdoing? Hanging
out with the other sheep. No, just to encourage her to go outside more. She's proving herself to be becoming a farm animal quite quickly. And we have to upgrade her pen. It's becoming too small for her. But she still needs to be in there at night, for the minute anyway.
Well, we were supposed to do what we're about to do in the last episode, but we just got too busy. So
these were a gift from a viewer. Some very posh walkie-talkies. We have had walkie-talkies before, but they work when we're around here, but as soon as you go sort of over any rocky part of the island, they didn't work. So, hoping that these will. They should do.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take mine over to the crossing point where the boats are, and you're going to stay here. And you're going to film on your camera, and I'm going to film on this one, and we'll just see how far we get. If they work to that point, I'm not rowing over there yet. I'm just thinking whether or not we could use them up on the mainland. Let's have a close-up of them. So what are the Motorola Extreme, aren't they? That screen's weird, isn't it? Because it doesn't look like a screen. Mm-hmm. Until you switch them on. Well, have you done it?
I'm using the manual.
That's one of them.
So you need to select a subcode as well as the channel.
A subcode? What's a subcode?
I'm sure I'll find out in a moment. Subcodes help minimise interference by blocking transmissions from unknown sources.
Do you know what I've decided we need?
What?
A megaphone.
Not again.
Another one. Because we can't find the one that I used to have.
That was a gift.
Yeah, it's disappeared though, hasn't it? Now you're going to ask me why we need a megaphone.
Why do we need a megaphone?
Well,
kayakers.
For me to be annoying. Oh, that's you filming you. Me filming you filming... oh, me filming you filming you.
That's it's a bit like the selfie, which my friend Jen and I invented back in our 20s. It's where you you photobomb. You get in the back of somebody else's selfie, doing a selfie.
So you do a selfie while they're doing a selfie?
In the back of their selfie. Selfie.
Right, well, I'm just going to go out. Well, I'm just going to go to the cabin, yeah?
Okay.
Don't do it yet. 1919 a copy. Come in. What's your handle?
Yeah, they work.
You didn't go after you'd finished. Exactly.
Right, let's go and do some work.
No, I'm off over to the other side of the island now. Because they work, well, don't really need to talk to you when I'm in the cabin, do I? It's if I chop my leg off with the chainsaw, like everybody keeps saying, and I have to reach for some way of letting you know that I've chopped my leg off with a chainsaw. I'm off.
Good luck. Once more into the breach.
I'm at the gate. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you. I'm outside though.
You're very clear.
Well, so are you.
Could you go into the house and just go in the kitchen?
I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's no different. Okay, right. I will rendezvous when I'm at the tool shed. Okay.
Roger.
Midges. God. Seriously, the midges are just insane today. Perfect weather for them. I'm at the tool shed.
It's significantly worse.
Yeah, you were a bit, well, there's a lot of interference.
Well, we can try a different sub-channel, but the other walkie-talkies didn't work at all up there.
I've lost her. It's because of this. It just started raining. Hello? I am at the buyer. I repeat, I am at the buyer. Everything is okay. At the buyer.
I can hear you fine.
Okay, well, why can't I hear you then? I am at the crossing point. I repeat, I am at the crossing point and everything is A-OK. I am drowning. I repeat, I am drowning. I need assistance.
It's absolutely hammering down outside now. I would say he's got to be on his way back. Testing. Or he's fallen down a ravine.
Well, to be perfectly honest, it was a long shot that these would be able to carry a signal over the island. It's not, these have got a range of 10k, but it's a clear range and all the trees and the weather. I guess this is the best day to do them on because you're really going to know what they can do. When we've got like clear blue skies, I'm actually quite sure that these will work over here. It's a shame though. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, well, I guess that's that. Conclusion. It's hard to tell. Would a much, much more expensive set be any better?
Getting stared at by a sheep. She's in her usual spot in her Art Deco 1930s tweed armchair. She's getting an upgrade to her sleeping quarters, little darling, because she's growing like a weed. She likes to lie on her side and stretch out, and she can't quite do that in this anymore. So I'm just going to add just another few feet of this stuff, some chicken wire around the top, because she has jumped out once and she's tried to jump out a second time and almost come a cropper. So chicken wire, some nice fluffy bedding. Hey, Crowdy. You coming, Shona? I'm going over here. When we arrived, there's this sort of dumping ground over here. Old bits of fencing and, well, various junk, which is, on one hand, not very nice, but on the other hand, rather useful. So yeah, you can see, useful. It's not very nice. That is the perfect height. I just need about that much. Shona, what are you eating? You better not be eating bracken. She's not. Good. What do you think, Shona? You want to take it for a spin? Only the finest mountain sparkling water. Let me get you off your armchair, Shona, and see what you think. There. What do you think? Eating the sawdust, of course she is.
Let's finally connect the hose pipe from the tank.
Come on, Shona.
The good thing about having everything from the same company means that it all fits perfectly first time with no issues.
You got your big hose, Alan.
It's not big enough. Need another 50 metres. So, I'll be able to turn that back on now. It should turn it off. Oh, it's just...
It's not matching colours though.
Are you excited about the fact that you're going to actually have a hose pipe down at the front of the house now?
It'd be very convenient. Apart from rolling it up. It's always the thing, isn't it?
Well, you can't. We need to get one of those. It all comes separately. You know the
roll-up trolley thing.
Yeah. Now, should we see if it? Let's just see if it works now. I hear water.
Well, it's got a lot of hose pipe to go through before it reaches the end.
That's leaking for some reason. Why is that leaking? That shouldn't be leaking like that, should it?
No.
The crap one is working. The good stuff, top of the range stuff, is leaking.
Why don't you try putting that different connector on there?
Yeah, but it shouldn't be doing... Oh, my hands are all wet now. I mean, that's as tight as it can go. The only reason
it's
that
not leaking from there though, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's leaking from this point.
It's leaking from there, not here.
Well, we can always send them back, can't we? Let's just try another one. Right, that's definitely as far as it can go. This is happening in gardens all over the UK right now. Hey Shona. Oh, it's still leaking, look.
Try a different tap.
Can't, this is the only one we've got.
Is there a ring round it?
Yeah.
I thought you bought a non-kink hose.
It was an on-kink hose.
But it was
But it was like the worst hose to unfold as possible. It's just like, you know, that's kind of, because from the pressure perspective, I mean, it waters the garden, doesn't it? That's the main thing. Well, it's a bit of an anticlimax.
These work well, don't they?
What, your flower boxes? Sorry, your herb garden.
My herb garden. Need to get a pump. Shona, what are you doing in there? Hear her clipping about. I'm going to have to issue a hose pipe ban on the island.
Got anything to say about your moss issues?
Not really. I think this side will definitely survive. This side is all looking a bit brown, but even if it doesn't work, it can just die off and become compost and I'll plant something else.
Well, it's an issue solved, but not in the way that I can say that I'm extremely happy with. I did think that would have a bit more pressure and a bit more water. I'm just going to leave this going. We'll have a relaxation video. Like 20 hours of you just on repeat. There are people out there that would watch that though. It's a bit warm to be doing this, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You need to be covered up when you're doing it because obviously it all flies everywhere, including the ticks. It's a tight fit. So you said it was set to my size?
I thought it was. It's the wrong one.
Yeah. That would make sense then, wouldn't it? Because I was thinking I was the last one to use this. This is the lady one, isn't it?
No, I use this one as well.
This is the child's one.
Ergonomically, that is.
This is the midget's one, isn't it?
That is
Midgets use that, don't they?
not suitable for women.
But suitable for midgets.
I don't know if you're allowed to say that anymore. Probably lots of things you're not allowed to say.
Oh, I'm not allowed to use that phrase anymore.
Yeah.
What do we call them?
You're in.
I feel like I'm parachuting out of a plane.
Have you loaded it? No, it's not got stuff in it.
Can you hear me? Okay, I hear anything. Right, talking loud.
Get out of the way.
Do you know what the funniest thing is? We're about to annoy a lot of people.
Yes, some yachters come here for a
on the
nice
yachts.
peaceful weekend.
That's really the only reason I'm doing it. Do you know the first time you used this in the garden?
Uh-huh.
Must have been like very difficult. Because I didn't help, did I? It was on your own.
Shortly after we first got here and I wasn't used to using it. Good tool though.
Hey, before you do that, should we just explain to people what we're doing? Because once that's up and running, you're not going to hear anything, are we? Other than... So
we're trying to get a handle on this jungle here. Lots of bracken, nettles, but also some nice things as well. You can see the flowering iris. A couple of little trees in here. So basically we just want to get rid of the crap and encourage some more biodiversity rather than just bracken and rushes.
Well, since I cut this down again about 2 weeks ago, all these clover, buttercups has all appeared, and there's loads of different wildflowers that are now starting to bloom.
Some lady's smock.
And a few here. You'll have to excuse the camera technique because I cannot see the screen at all. It is so bright out here. So I need to be careful around the trees. I'm not chopping down any wildflowers, but I'm cutting all the bushes back and all those bushes back, and also cutting as much of this as I can without getting the wildflowers.
People have been asking what some of the flowers are that we've been showing on the nature clips that we give. Well, that one's an azalea. And in front of the house there, the red ones, I think they're called euphorbia. But the azalea is a type of, it's in the rhododendron family, I think. Definitely got petrol in it.
Yep. That really took off.
Little sheep.
It's not so little anymore. We need to reiterate the subscription issue. We've had so many people get in touch with us over the last few days from watching Sundays, telling us that they've been unsubscribed without their knowledge.
Yeah, I was just talking to my friend Laura about that. We're not the only account that they seem to make you hover at a threshold, that they don't want you to get over a certain amount. Something probably to do with the algorithms and promotions.
I just can't understand why they would do it. So the point is, YouTube are definitely unsubscribing people.
Against their wishes, so
Yeah.
just please check your subscription status.
We should also tell people that we're on Patreon, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok.
TikTok's a new one, yeah. I'm trying to put all of the narration pieces, the inspirational pieces on there over time, because we can't do them as shorts, because you only get up to a minute for shorts, but you can do slightly longer form content on TikTok, so I can just put that as a clip. They're normally sort of 2-3 minutes. They seem to be well received.
Have you got a new hat?
Look, it's even got a zip. So
it's
that
already,
I can...
it's unzipped.
So that I can...
Let the midges in.
Oh, no.
Or so you can eat.
Oh, no. So I can have a biscuit. But look, it's not got a...
Oh, right, okay, yeah. It's got a zip, but you can't...
That is cruel.
Why would they put a zip on something like that? It hasn't got a hole in it.
Well, I guess you can make a hole, but you wouldn't want to go out into the wilds of Scotland not knowing that you can't post a biscuit through that and not bringing a knife with you.
A sheep would think that. Did you know, people, that sheep love digestive biscuits?
Cornflakes, bran flakes.
Bran flakes, big time.
There, now I can have digestive biscuit. And I can also scratch my nose, which is itchy.
Oh, the midge situation is crazy at the minute. You know what? I'm actually shivering. It's that cold. It's because I got so wet earlier today. I'm still a bit damp, but I'm actually like shivering. Who would have thought that a few days ago? Look at her, looking at you. She keeps looking to make sure you're still here. Terror of the island.
We've got company.
No kayaks though. Oh, I got in touch with, what is it? Sea Kayaking Scotland? The chap got back to me and he said to me, yeah, we were out there the other day, but it's the first time we've been there in 10 years, did he say?
Only a handful of times in 10 years, he said.
Yeah.
So there must be another company doing it as well.
Yeah, because I said that to him. I got back in touch and I said, well, if that's the case, then just ignore the email. However, this is what happened, and sent him some photographs and just expressed that if possible, could you give the front of the cottage a wide berth? I don't think he's got back to me, but it's bank holiday today, isn't it?
The other thing that people might not know about sheep is they love getting their tummy tickled.
Yeah, they do.
They it's almost like a hypnotic thing for them.
They go into a trance.
They just love it.
Spoiled. She looks like Hartley Hare on a pipkin.
Shut up.
She does, that's what she reminds me of.
That's one creepy puppet.
It is a creepy puppet. Check out Hartley Hare,
Don't
Pipkins.
be naughty, children.
Yeah. they had us watching some bizarre stuff when we were kids.
She doesn't speak like that.
No, she doesn't.
I don't know how she speaks. How does she speak?
Just sometimes the face, the way she looks, it just reminds me of Hartley Hare without the teeth. Hartley Hare was obviously a hare, so he had big front teeth. Do hares have big front teeth? Okay, just wanted to make sure I got that right.
It's her dinner time.
Just tickling sheep feet, it never gets old. Does she need her hooves cutting again?
Yeah.
We've been clipping him with nail clippers. Then we got the big clippers out the other day because she's a big sheep now, obviously. I think I'm casting a shadow over her. I'm quite conscious of that from a filming perspective.
You don't seem bothered by the midges, little sheep.
I put smidge on the ears of Brie. I think it worked. I put it just on the top of her head because sheep have got really sensitive sense of smell, and you're always reluctant to do that. But I did just rub some on her ears on the top of her head, and she was out, and they weren't bothering her. I tried to get the camera to show people, but I wasn't quick enough. She was off. And Crowdy wouldn't let me anywhere near her. She just went off, and I was like, well, that's your fault. Could be midge free.
This hat was a present from my mum.
Oh, we're back to the hat again now, are we?
Don't know about the camouflage aspect of it. I don't know if the camo was necessary. I'm not going to be... Well, I mean, I could sneak up on you. I could creep up behind you like an assassin and you wouldn't know I was there.
That whole camo wearing thing is a bit weird, isn't it? Bush people. Why do they have to wear camo? What are they hiding from?
I don't know.
Themselves.
Somebody said in the comments it was an existential moment when we looked in the church and the reflection was of ourselves. That's deep. I was just like, whoa, that's right.
It's funny, isn't it? Because
Church is people.
we weren't going to film there when we realised it was closed. But we got some. It's just you've got no idea how it works because it's so spontaneous. But you know, you have to when we go to these places, we do have to just turn the camera on and film what we can because that was funny. You know, you look in the church and all you see is yourself.
Yes. One down.
Yeah, you've got to do it with like chopsticks to be a real Bruce Lee.
That's Karate Kid.
What does he do that?
Man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything.
Is that an actual quote?
Yeah.
Are you
Mr.
sure?
Miyagi.
Well, I've only seen Karate Kid once, so it was a very long time ago.
Yeah, I'm going to get another one. This is me doing my bit for Scotland. 2.
Can you remember that comment that somebody left? Do you know the short, what did I call it? The last one that's gone down well with people. Not subscribers and people watching the channel know me by now, so they're fine. But randoms with shorts, it's gone down really well that the last person to watch this short is an idiot. The amount of dislikes that we've got for that is off the scale. The most ever. And somebody commented underneath it. The worst thing about Scotland is all these rich English types coming up here and buying all the land and pretending that they're a lord. It's just like...
Yeah, I reported them. I reported it as a hateful, offensive comment. It's just like openly racist.
It just makes me laugh. Look, the amount of hate the English get up here is off the scale. And I'm afraid it is. I'm sorry, I'm English and I've been here 10 years. But it's...
Well, I certainly don't like you.
I know. It started with you. It's not... Look, this is the thing, yeah. The English and the Scottish, and the Welsh and the Irish, so all of the British Isles, we have a mutual understanding that we take the piss out of each other all the time. And that's the way it's always been.
But some people take it really seriously, don't they?
They usually vote for a certain party, don't they, etc. We don't talk about them anymore. No politics on this channel.
No.
We decided to kickstart the shorts again and do them properly, like really look for funny or interesting clips from previous episodes, new episodes. And they've been going really well. I mean, really well. Got like 5,000-6,000 views per short plus. Yours is the most successful when you're talking about your grandfather's World War. How many is that now? 25,000?
Yep.
It just went, whew, didn't it?
Yep. No idea why.
No, but people are the majority of people are enjoying the shorts.
I guess they're not everybody's cup of tea.
No, but the reason for them is because they really do promote the channel really well. It's short, sharp, put a little ad at the end of them. And this is one of the reasons why we've had such a massive uptake with subscribers, because the subscription uptake on the shorts, again, is off the scale. I've never seen it go so mad.
That's good. I tend to stay away from the analytics.
Shona's mad on them.
Is she? She's
never off the internet.
Likes a bit of analysis.
There's nothing that Shona likes more than a good graph. Oh.
Are you partial to a pie chart, Shona? Oh.
She's like, you embarrass me in front of the nation, the world. Oh, I'm crying.